All right, let's simplify down a rational trigonometric expression using our sum to product formulas. So on this expression, what I notice is we have a sum of two signs in our numerator. That's pointing us towards this formula on the top left. In the denominator, we have cosine plus another cosine. That's pointing us towards this formula on the bottom right. All right, so let's get started with the numerator and see what reducing down we can do there, converting this over into a product. So I'm going to visualize this as being my alpha, being my beta, as we fill into this formula on the top left. So for alpha and for beta. So this is going to give us 2 sine of alpha plus beta, so 16m plus 2m's, all divided by 2, multiplied by the cosine of alpha minus beta, so alpha 16m minus beta 2m, all divided by 2. We'll reduce that down and see where we get to on that one. All right, next I'm going to think alpha and beta corresponding with the alpha and beta in this cosine plus cosine formula. So on the right-hand side, we can say we get 2 and then cosine of alpha plus beta over 2 multiplied by cosine of alpha minus beta over 2. All right, next let's just do some reducing down. I notice that we have 2 multiplied in both the numerator and the denominator, so I'm going to cancel those out to get started. That's still going to leave, though, we have sine of 16m plus 2m makes 18m's over 2, multiplied by cosine of 16m minus 2m's will be 14m over 2. Denominator, similar. 16 plus 2 more makes 18m's over 2. Cosine of 16 minus 2 makes 14m's over 2. All right, you could reduce down a little bit at this point. I'm going to go ahead and simplify what's on the inside before I start canceling things out. So we have 18m's divided by 2m's makes 9m's. Cosine 7m's. Cosine 9m. Cosine 7m. Okay, at this point, everything's multiplied in the numerator, everything's multiplied in the denominator. So noticing that we have cosine of 7m over cosine of 7m, we can simplify that down and cancel those out. Those make a 1, allowing us to cancel out. That leaves sine of 9m over cosine of 9m, which will reduce down just a little bit further. Using one of our quotient identities, we know that tangent is sine over cosine, so this way makes its way all the way down to tangent of 9m. All right, hope this helps out. Take it one step at a time as you identify your alphas and betas and which formula to utilize. Fill into the formula, reduce down step by step. Whenever you have the exact same thing, numerator and denominator, like we did with the cosine of 7m's or with the 2's up here, we can reduce down. When you finally get down to the very end here, a lot of times you're going to be using a quotient identity to go from sine over cosine or cosine over sine to either tangent or cotangent. All right, hope this really helps out. Keep practicing. It takes more practice than anything else to get really good at anything.